Marvel's Avengers high quality gear, and by that I mean epic and legendary gear, isn't easy to find, but while playing the Marvel's Avengers game first beta, I found an interesting farming location that I want to share with you in this video. Before we begin with this short and to the point video, let me tell you that even though the first beta has ended, this Marvel's Avengers farming method for legendary and epic gear will most likely also work during the second and third betas of the game, since developers announced that we will get to play the same content. Most likely there will be some improvements, but I doubt that they will patch this one. Also, I'm pretty sure that once the full game's releases, we will be able to find better farming locations, so if you are into this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, as I intend to share all my findings with you guys. Okay, so let's begin by telling you why this method is the one that I love the most while playing Marvel's Avengers on PlayStation 4 this weekend. Because the moment I started the game, I kept an eye on all mobs I have defeated, looking for that one specific enemy that has a guaranteed high quality gear drop and also spawns at the same location, which can be reached very fast. So basically, this high quality gear Marvel's Avengers farming method respects the three basic rules of farming. It's fast, you'll always get epic and legendary gear, and the enemy will always be there. Here is what you need to do. The first thing is to complete all Marvel's Avengers beta story missions, the final one being the Harm Room training tutorial. Once you're done with that, you'll get access to the war table where you'll see a lot of missions you can complete. The one you should play is, well, Stark Realities again. Yes, the one that unlocks the Secret Vault and Secret Beta mission, I have linked in the description below. Now, before you begin this mission, you obviously want to play on the highest difficulty setting because you know the harder an enemy is, the better the loot. To make the whole process even faster, you may want to try this as Iron Man first, because when playing as Tony Stark, you have the advantage given by his flying ability, which allows you to ignore all enemies. You can obviously play as any character you want, but for this video we are going to use Iron Man. The moment you start the mission, you'll want to head right and fly as high as possible until you reach the first aim base. Then go slightly left and you should see an AIM Elite team on your left side. Avoid them and go right, so the large aim gate that is part of this mission's objective is on your right side. Ignore it and fly straight ahead until you see a small bunker where an elite aim unit spawns. This is the enemy you'll want to kill. Now, obviously this fight is not an easy one, especially because you'll fight these elites on the highest difficulty level, but you want to try it the moment you reach level 10 or with a team of friends who are willing to give you a boost. If you need one, my PlayStation ID is in the description below. So, after you complete the fight, the elite unit, which is also the hardest to kill, will drop an epic or legendary item. Next, all you want to do is to press options, return to the Quinjet and repeat the same procedure. Let's see how this goes again, and I will share several tips with you in the meantime. So, this method, as you can see, is pretty fast because the elite is close to the starting point. In fact, I think the loading screen takes longer than it takes you to reach the target as Iron Man. The elite will always spawn at that location, but the enemy type will vary. On the highest difficulty level, which is 4 in beta, the drop rate for epic items is 100% and the drop rate for legendary items is somewhere between 15 and 20%. This Marvel's Avengers gear farming location should work on all platforms, meaning PlayStation 4, Xbox and PC, and throughout the upcoming betas on October 14 and October 21. Once you get the item dropped by the elite unit, you can safely return to the Quinjet because you'll keep all experience you have gained. Although you can reach the location with any character, Iron Man is the fastest due to its flying ability. You can obviously deal with all enemies you encounter if you want, but for the sake of this farming guide I ignore them. And that's it. This is the best method I have found for farming high quality gear in Marvel's Avengers beta, but I expect more locations in the final game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you wish to see more Marvel's Avengers tips, tricks, tutorials, and some crazy builds I am working on that will definitely help you in the final game. And obviously feel free to add me to your PlayStation using my ID below if you need a partner. Until next time, stay safe.